हेलो एवरीवन, हाय। कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग? आशा करती हूँ आप सभी लोग स्वस्थ होंगे, मस्त होंगे, बढ़िया होंगे। सभी की तैयारी काफ़ी अच्छी चल रही होगी। तो चलो आओ आज के सेशन की शुरुआत करते हैं और देखते हैं न्यूज़ इन फॉर्म ऑफ क्वेश्चंस एज वी यूज टू डू। ठीक है, चल करते हैं स्टार्ट और देखते हैं। What is the primary objective of the newly launched live cases dashboard under the legal information management and briefing system? तो जो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव, प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव है वो है ट्रैकिंग रियल टाइम डेटा ऑफ कोर्ट केसेस फॉर मिनिस्ट्रीज एंड द डिपार्टमेंट्स एंड यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट फॉर लॉ एंड जस्टिस अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी हैज़ inaugurated the new live cases dashboard under the legal information management and briefing system LIMBS at the शास्त्री भवन इन न्यू दिल्ली। और ये जो डैशबोर्ड है, जैसे अभी हमने बात की, रियल टाइम विजुअलाइजेशन प्रोवाइड करता है कोर्ट केसेस एंड इट अनेबल मिनिस्ट्रीज और डिपार्टमेंट टू ट्रैक अपकमिंग हियरिंग एंड कोऑर्डिनेट रिस्पॉन्स more efficiently. Technology intervention aims to streamline legal processes and support the proactive decision making, and it is one of the biggest litigation being Government of India implemented LIMBS to monitor court cases in systematic, proactive, efficient manner. And right now there are 7,23,123 live cases from 53 ministries and department, and these cases regularly update by 13,175 ministry users and 18,458 advocates. जिसने अभी तक ऐप इंस्टॉल नहीं किया है, प्ले स्टोर पे जाओ, प्लीज़ आपको इंस्टॉल कर लो। चलो आगे देखते हैं। विच कंपनी हैज़ रिसेंटली साइंड एन MOU with Ministry of Labour and Employment to enhance access to flexible technology enabled livelihood opportunities through national career service platform। तो किसने किया है? Zomato ने किया है। ठीक है, द आंसर इज Zomato। एंड Ministry of Labour and Employment has signed MOU with Zomato to improve access to flexible technology enable livelihood opportunities throughout the national करियर सर्विस प्लेटफॉर्म। और इस MOU के तहत एक न्यू एग्रीगेटर कैटेगरी जो है जोमेटो है वो लिस्ट करेगा अराउंड 2.5 लाख फ्लेक्सिबल लाइवलीहुड अपॉर्चुनिटी एनुअली हर साल थ्रू दिस पोर्टल, एंड दिस प्रोवाइड द स्ट्रक्चर्ड एक्सेस टू रियल टाइम इनकम एवेन्यूज फॉर डिलीवरी पार्टनर्स एंड गिग वर्कर्स। ये जो इनिशिएटिव है इट प्रोवाइड्स द ग्रेटर ट्रांसपेरेंसी, स्ट्रक्चर एक्सेस टू वर्क एंड पोटेंशियल लिंकेज to the social security benefits. In the past year, Ministry has signed MOU with 14 major organizations, जिसमें Amazon, Swiggy, Rapido, Zepto, Mentor Together, Apna.com, Xiaomi, Founded, ठीक है, Teamlease और भी बहुत सारे थे। They collectively mobilize over 5 लाख एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी। एंड अगर हम नेशनल करियर सर्विस पोर्टल की बात करें तो ये 2015 में 20 जुलाई को लॉन्च हुआ था। ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं, नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। विच ग्लोबल बैंक रिसेंटली लॉन्च इनोवेशन बैंकिंग इनिशिएटिव इन इंडिया टू सपोर्ट स्टार्टअप विद 1 बिलियन इन नॉन डाइल्यूटिव डेब्ट कैपिटल? इट इज़ HSBC। ठीक है, तो HSBC UK headquartered bank has launched innovative banking in India, and this is a proposition specifically tailored for the country's technical and venture ecosystem. Through this initiative, HSBC India aims to allocate $1 billion in non-dilutive debt capital for Indian startup, and जो innovation banking है, it will offer a range of banking and financial solution tailored to support the entrepreneurial businesses throughout their life cycle from seed to IPO as well as their investor। ठीक है, ये लाइफ साइकिल और ये seed to IPO का क्या मतलब है? देखो, लाइफ साइकिल इज़ अ फेज़। ठीक है, 4 फेजेस होते हैं। पहले कोई प्रोडक्ट को आप इंट्रोड्यूस करते हो, फिर वो एक ग्रोथ फेज में जाता है, फिर मैच्योर होता है। ठीक है, और एक टाइम के बाद दैट प्रोडक्ट डिसअपियर्स। ठीक है, उसकी मार्केट, क्योंकि मार्केट इतनी जल्दी ग्रो करती है, अपडेट होती रहती है कि प्रोडक्ट की जो ज़रूरत है एक टाइम पे आके वो ख़त्म हो जाती है। ठीक है, तो एक साइकिल होता है हर चीज़ का। अगर आप अपडेट नहीं करोगे तो इट वुड लाइक डजेंट एग्जिस्ट, राइट। सीड इज़ समथिंग, जैसे स्टार्टअप है, शुरुआत हुई, एंड IPO इज़ जब आपका जो आपकी कंपनी है वो लिस्ट हुई, ठीक है, एंड इट्स अ बिग थिंग. इट करंटली ऑपरेट्स अक्रॉस इनोवेशन हब्स इन US, UK, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड, Israel, Hong Kong and mainland of China. ठीक है, now it has came to India and this move aligned with India's broader goal of becoming $1 trillion economy by 2030 with the projection of creating over 50 million jobs through tech and innovations. Coming to next, अक्टूबर में ही जो टोटल नंबर ऑफ डॉक्टर अम्बेडकर चेयर्स है इन इंडिया हैज़ बीन इंक्रीज्ड टू हाउ मच, with addition to 3 new ones at Mumbai University, Jaipur National University and GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology. It has been now came to 28. And if we talk about the news, Dr. Ambedkar Foundation under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment organized MOU signing ceremony for establishment of 3 new Ambedkar chairs in the universities, and it has happened some days back. And they three are Mumbai University, Jaipur, GB Pant of Agriculture Technology, right, in Uttarakhand. The event was graced by the Honorable Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, and the newly established chair would contribute meaningful to the policy orientation, research, public awareness, academic discourse on issues relating to social justice, equality, empowerment of the marginalized community and constitutional value. With these addition, now it is 28, and Dr. Ambedkar Foundation established by Government of India under the Ministry of Welfare on March 24, 1992 as a registered society under the Social Society Registration Act of 1860. ठीक है, चलो आगे चलते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट वाज द वैल्यू ऑफ बायलैटरल ट्रेड बिटवीन इंडिया एंड सऊदी अरेबिया इन द ईयर 24 एंड 25. जो टोटल वैल्यूएशन है वो 41 बिलियन US$ समथिंग है. बायलैटरल मीटिंग हुई थी अक्टूबर में बिटवीन बोथ द डिपार्टमेंट्स, एंड जो दोनों साइड्स हैं दे फोकस्ड on trade, attracting investment, boosting the collaboration in advanced material and technology. Saudi Arabia remains the 4th largest trade partner, जबकि इंडिया है it stands on the Arabia's 2nd largest trade partner. In the year 24-25, it traded 41.88 billion US$ between both the nation, with chemical and petrochemical sector accounting approximately 10% of the figure, and this is around 4.5 billion. And both sides discussed opportunity for increasing the collaboration across the value chain of chemical and petrochemical, including investment in petroleum, chemical and petrochemical investment region of India, and potential partnerships between major companies of both the countries. Coming to next, which public sector undertaking revised the HR Excellence Award at the Fortune Leadership Award 2025? It is Telecommunication Consultants India Limited, and it is a Mini Ratna Schedule A PSU under the Department of Telecommunication has received HR Excellence Award at the Fortune Leadership Award 2025. That was held some days before, and it was presented by Dr. Dinesh Upadhyay, and from 21 to 25 TCIL has implemented wide range of HR reforms to build a future ready empowered workforce aligned with mission Karma Yogi. And some key initiatives are HR policy, function wise restructuring for the accountability, merit based promotion, timely DPCs, performance linked management system, reward mechanism, and digitalization through e-office and EPR. And for the last few years, 58 TCIL executives have earned international certification in the cybersecurity, networking, auditing, and enhancing project delivery capabilities also. By integrating all these, TCIL continues to drive Digital India, BharatNet, and Smart Cities, setting a benchmark for other public sector companies also. Coming to next, which university developed the pulses variant Pant Urad 13, Pant Urd 14, and Matar 554 and JAU 1106. It has recently done by the GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology. Basically, what's the news? It's Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has inaugurated the new development pulses variant that is developed by the university student during the 118 All India Farmers Fair and Agriculture Industry Exhibition in Uttarakhand, and these variants are improved black gram varieties developed for the higher productivity and strong disease resistance, and they are basically high yield. It is high yield. If you talk about Pant Matar, it's high yield pea variety designed to increase farmer income, and Jau is newly developed barley variety introduced to provide farmers income for more crop diversification option. आगे चलते हैं. Which city inaugurated India's first semiconductor innovation museum in 2025? It is Hyderabad who has inaugurated India's first T-chip, that is technology chip innovation program in Hyderabad, India's first semiconductor innovation museum. ठीक है, that is flagship initiative of T-chip was inaugurated in Hyderabad, and the museum offers a immersive glimpse of semiconductor driven innovation, AI powered humanoid robot, robotic pet companions, also accompanied by India's first indigenous AI chip, a reusable rocket engine, next generation EV and display technology. It hosts monthly product demo days, global technology showcases and investor networking events. The platform encourages innovation by allowing startup, research institution, global innovators to present their semiconductor projects to invest and industry to the investors and industry leaders, promoting funding opportunity for and collaborating with partners. Okay, coming to the next question. According to the official estimate, what approximate revenue is the upcoming Google 1 gigawatt hyperscale data center in Visakhapatnam is expected to generate for Andhra Pradesh? It is 10,000 crores, and Union Minister for State for Communication and Rural Development, that is Chandrasekharan ji, has stated that 1 gigawatt hyperscale Google data center in Visakhapatnam is expected to generate approximately 10,000 crore revenue in Andhra Pradesh, and the data center includes an investment of around $15 billion over the 5 years and would create 5 to 6,000 डायरेक्ट जॉब, जबकि 20,000 से 30,000 टोटल जॉब्स जो होंगी वो स्टेट में क्रिएट होंगी. गूगल हैव अनाउंस्ड that they have signed MOU with the state government to establish massive AI powered data center with an investment cost of 87,000 crores. The project will include India's first gigawatt scale data center and Google's first AI hub in India, and will support healthcare, education, agriculture industry, and will connect Visakhapatnam with Singapore, Malaysia, Australia and other countries, 12 major countries. And if we talk about it is Google's investment outside the United States. Okay, that was it from today's session. I hope you guys might have liked this session. पसंद आया तो like करना, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना. Thank you so much.